What's up, guys? Matt and Jeremy.
Hey-o.
We're doing a Things to Do, and before we get into it, I want to thank Bethesda for sponsoring this video. We got to make this awesome stuff.
Thank you for sponsoring Messing with Mimics,
Yeah,
apparently.
I know. Okay, so mimics, they can
Wet
change
floor
into
sign,
different
yeah.
stuff, throughout the game. What I learned with them is through extensive experimentation. If you shoot them with glue while they're transformed, they don't change back. You can do whatever you want with them.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, you can just kind of shoot them with glue. Like, this is the first time I encountered them. Well, not the first time I encountered them, but like the first time I kind of tested it, and I'm like, okay, wow, that works. That works. Then after a little bit more testing, he transforms right there. And I'm like,
he's that
okay.
thing, whatever it is.
I walk over to him, like, wait, he's not pissed just yet. Okay, yep, I can step on him, do whatever I want. So that's confirmed.
Okay.
All right.
Confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed.
Mythbusters.
Mimic right there.
Okay.
Let's mess with him a little bit.
Is it just a microscope in the middle of the
he's
floor?
A microscope just in the middle
This
of
is
the floor. It was
awesome, by the way,
super-
when you
super
get enough
good hiding
shit that
spot.
it swirls.
Yeah, it's super great.
Yeah.
So I thought I placed one, but I don't want to be right by it, right? No, so I need to make a little trail to get away from
It's
all
like
the...
igniting a trail of gasoline.
Yeah, exactly. And just
Jesus
he'll be
Christ,
at the
Matt.
very end. Don't worry about it. And I go back just to make sure he hasn't moved. He's still a microscope.
There he
Got
is,
some
yeah.
research to do.
He's like,
as it turns
help
out.
me.
He's like,
Please
what?
don't.
I
Please
see
don't.
what you're doing. Take out my Huntress bowcaster and just boop.
No way, you can set those off with that? I had no idea.
Set like the whole trail off. It's so fucking awesome. And I go back in and he's recycled. Perfect.
Yep.
Next I did set up some turrets over there and found my little mimic trap down there and whoop, dead.
Oh, that was awesome.
Use the lift field and just bring him up. I like this shot because I'm like in between.
Finding target.
There he is. All right, so this one I've captured him. Right,
I've captured
he's
him.
there. I'm
Okay.
gonna start doing some science experiments, but you gotta cage your beast, kind of like
Okay.
a zoo, And we make our little cage. He's trapped. Nothing he can do. So I released him from his glue confines. Gonna see what the Hunter's
bip
bowcaster
him.
does. See if he gets like a little pissed off about it. He wasn't too bothered at first, so I
It
kept-
actually doesn't do a tiny bit of damage?
It
or-
doesn't do any
oh, no,
damage.
It's just a
to
hit
him.
marker.
It just pisses him off.
Look at he's like,
He's like,
help
"Fuck,
me,
stop,
please
stop it."
stop.
Please. So 30-something darts later, I just keep firing at him.
And it makes that noise every time.
Yep. He eventually got pissed.
Oh,
So
there it is.
you I had to tranquilize him, as
Good.
you do.
All right,
and,
good. He's asleep.
continue. He's asleep. As it turns out, mimics split up into different pieces when they sleep. I don't know
They
if you
sure
knew
do,
that. It's
yeah.
a defense mechanism, I've learned. But he's perfectly fine shooting him when he's asleep.
Okay, good.
But since he got a little violent, I thought I'd put a turret in before I did my next round of experiments. He just fucked the turret. Didn't give a shit about
Wow,
it. Flipped it
bitch
over.
slapped the turret off of that.
Tranked him again after that. But wanted to see if he would try and escape if I threw a lure,
Okay.
Didn't give a shit, as it turns out. He was just like, no, I'm fine right here. I'm ignoring you.
She's like, okay, fuck
When
the
it,
lore.
when it blew up, though, he was like, fucking, I like that thing. Why the fuck did you do that? And
Well,
then
that's like,
he just disappeared. I thought he turned into something else. I'm like, okay, wait, no, that's not him. Is he a dart? Maybe I had shot some darts in there, and right now, I get launched. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh shit! He's
There he is.
broken containment.
I like that for him to type on lore. It's like,
again.
you don't know what you've got till it's gone type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it was so good now that I miss it.
But now that he's escaped already, I have to kind of null wave him just to get him, a little bit more,
It's just like,
a little more tranquil, and just toss a few more null waves in there, one or
this
two.
must be hell for him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
this is
it's-
legitimate hell.
He just screamed. But I love this reaction of just like, bitch, what the fuck you do to me? Had to trank him again. Yeah.
You fronting on me, bro?
Yeah. It's fucking great. So after that, I wanted to try and teach him some compassion.
Okay.
Say I'm sorry. Give him some flowers.
Flowers,
you know.
good.
And I got to wake him up the only way I really know how. It's just shoot him with the darts.
It's a radio.
Yeah.
It's just in. I'm not a mimic.
He saw the flowers and me. He's like, fuck that. You're an asshole.
Oh, he threw the flowers
Yeah, threw the
away.
flowers. So I tranked him again.
Okay.
I would admit I was a little bit upset, so I might have fired a few more trank darts. at
Okay,
him than
you
I
really made sure
needed
he was
to. Yeah,
asleep.
he was asleep. Anyway, after that, I thought, let's test him.
Made a
I
maze.
made a maze. And in the middle, I'm going to put what I assume is his favorite food, other than people, and that's just an apple.
Okay.
A nice Methuselah apple. Drop it in there, and I'm sure he'll, within minutes, figure out this maze. Rats do it in less time.
Right. Okay, so there
So I
he is.
released him, and he kind of doesn't seem to care.
Okay, there he
Eventually,
is.
though, he made his way out there.
Okay, I see you
And,
kind of helping him along.
I kind of fell from my perch of watching him, so I'm just like trying to get back up there, but he destroys the maze, as it turns out. He's not super happy with what I'm making him do. I don't
Oh
know
my
why.
God.
He's just like, fuck that.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
don't care about this.
I mean, just grabbed the apple
Yeah.
and walked away.
I tried to like lure him again. Anyway, we set it back up. He eventually just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go over here. He had no interest in the apple. I can't determine if he's smart or not. He just watched the whole time.
He knows the apple is just a trap.
Yeah,
Trank him.
so trank him, put him back in,
All right.
you know. He finally found the start of maze, and I was like, perfect. And then, see, he went right back over there and found a way to kill me. He just
How
wanted
about
to
you
attack
fuck
me.
yourself?
Yeah. You piece of shit. Why are you that way? I kept trying to lure him to the apple, be like, it's right there, man. You're so close. You're going to get it. But he was not having it. I eventually kind of just fell off right here, and he was violent at that point. I needed to handle him. Tranked him.
I mean, you've bonded now.
Yeah, but I determined he was just too stupid to be alive, so
you
I
ate the apple.
Ate the apple, and ended our testing for the day. We learned a lot about mimics right there.
On to the next procedure.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks again to Bethesda for sponsoring this video, and check out the link in the description to get the game.
Thanks, guys. Great game.
It is awesome.